Thanks for joining us tonight. 3 men were taken into custody and 2 were booked into the Wasatch County Jail in connection with the shooting death of a 7-year-old Heber girl late Friday night.
Fox 13's Diego Romo spoke with a criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor about what charges they potentially face.
Currently, all 3 men face separate charges ranging from obstruction of justice to felony manslaughter for the alleged roles they played in the death of Zaydanielys Rodriguez Irizarry, who was killed by a stray bullet in her home Friday night.
Shot came in from the outside the building.
34-year-old Christopher Robert O'Connell was arrested on suspicion of manslaughter, intoxication, and possession of a weapon by a restricted person, among other charges. 36-year-old Colin David Howells and 21-year-old Trevor Joe Pinter were charged with crimes unrelated to Irizarry's death. Attorney Greg Skortis says they could be facing harsher charges come Monday.
When a crime occurs over a weekend, as happened here on a Friday night when the courts are closed, the county attorney's office is closed, the police, when they book someone in jail, have to articulate why they're booking that person in jail, and that's called a probable cause statement.
A probable cause affidavit includes information initially gathered by police from both suspects and witnesses, as well as a brief explanation of what the officer believes to be the proper charges for the crimes.
But it's certainly not the charges. It's not what these men are all going to face. It's not what the county attorney is going to charge.
The probable cause affidavit allows law enforcement officers to obtain a warrant from a judge for the arrest of a suspect or group of suspects. Next, the case will be in the hands of the Wasatch County attorney.
The county attorney's office is going to go through the evidence pretty closely here and decide what homicide charges most appropriately fit the conduct.
At this time, O'Connell faces a manslaughter charge, which is considered a reckless homicide in the state of Utah.
But the county attorney can up the charges. The county attorney can charge it as a murder, saying, well, it showed a depraved indifference to human life.
Before more charges come, a thorough examination of the evidence and more interviews with witnesses will be conducted.
They'll go through the forensics, they'll go through the bullet patterns, try to figure out, first of all, who fired the gun, how it was fired, through what wall, through what area, and how it ultimately caused the death of this poor little child.
Skortis says a prosecutor on this case will typically have 2 to 3 days to file new charges. In Salt Lake City, Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.